Hello everyone, and today it's a beautiful sunny morning and I'm gonna be transferring the beta fry into this larger container. But before I'm gonna transfer the beta fry into this larger container, I'm gonna wash this first and make it clean. Cleaning the container and removing the dirt will ensure the survival of the beta fry. In cleaning the container, I will be using the tap water which comes from the water district. After cleaning, I put the larger container in a safe place. I prefer to put the grow out container outside rather than inside for the beta fry to have sunlight. Having sunlight is also one of the key success in growing the beta fry. The next thing I gonna do is to pour water into the grow out container. The water that I will be using is a stock water. I stock this water for 1 week for the chlorine to evaporate. And now the grow out tank is ready for transfer. This is the breeding tank and the beta fry in this breeding tank is already 2 weeks old. And now I will be putting the breeding tank inside the grow out tank. I will first acclimatize the baby beta fry into their new home for the beta fry to adjust to the new temperature of their new home. I just leave them for 30 minutes so that the water temperature of the breeding tank will be equal to the water temperature of the grow out tank. And after 30 minutes, I gently pour the breeding tank into the grow out tank. And after partially pouring the water of the breeding container into the grow out container, I just leave it for another 30 minutes for the beta fry to go out by themselves. And after 30 minutes, I totally pour everything inside the breeding container. And by this time, I remove the male beta. And transferring him into a small holding container. And later, I'm gonna be homing the male beta into a new breeding tank. And now I will carry the male into his new home. And this is the new home of the male beta. And now it's time to pour water into the new home of the male beta. After pouring in some water, now it's time to transfer the male beta into his new home. And I will also add some Indian almond leaf into the new home of the male beta in order to keep the water quality good. Indian almond leaf is a good water conditioner. Indian almond leaf is antioxidant and it also contains a lot of vitamins that keeps the health of the beta. Indian almond leaf also helps trigger the male to breed by making bubble nest. So by this time, I will just condition the male to breed by giving him live food, and hopefully after 2 weeks we'll be able to breed the male again. And this is the female that I will be also conditioning, and I will be able to pair this up with the male beta. If you have any question or suggestion about breeding beta, just comment it down below this video. And for more updates, don't forget to click the subscribe button and click the bell button for you to be notified for my new videos. Thank you so much for watching and see you on my next video.